All right, page 135, number 3. It says Tyler rolls a pair of dice. How many dice is he rolling? 2. What can you get on a die?
1 through 6.
1 through 6. If Tyler rolls the dice an additional, timeout. How many times did he roll at first?
20.
20 total. I need to write that down. All right, now if he rolls an additional 175 times, approximately how many times should he expect to roll 2 even numbers? So what do I need to look for? The probability of getting 2 even numbers. How many times do 2 even numbers show up in here?
6.
Okay, tell me what they are, the even number pairs.
4.
2 and 4. Here's 1. Where else?
2 and 2.
Where else?
4 4.
Where else?
6 4.
Keep going.
6 2.
Keep going.
2. You forgot
2 6.
2 6.
Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what is my probability of getting 2 even numbers?
6 out of 20.
6 out of 20. What can I do with 6/20ths? Convert it or reduce it to 3/10. Now I'm doing an additional 175 times. What is 175?
A whole.
Another whole. So it's another total. So now what do I need? I have 2 totals. A proportion. The totals go at the bottom. What are they asking for?
175 and 10.
2 evens at the top. 175 and 10. How many out of 175? Trick question.
No. 25.
X.
X.
No.
How many out of 10?
3.
3. Now what?
Multiply the 17 and a half. So 17 and a half times.
You can do 17.5 times 3, or you can do 175 times 3 and then divide by 10. 3 times 5?
10.
3 times 7 plus 2?
23. 23.
I put a 1. Take 1 away. I'm sorry.
22.
22. Carry the 2. 3 times 1 plus 2?
5.
5. Divided by 10? What's 525 divided by 10?
52 and a half.
52.5.
Aha, I knew it was B.
Find the most reasonable answer. What else did you have questions on?
Number 4.
4 on the same page. So let's look at Sasha. Or well, Sasha's dad. He runs a cupcake bakery. The final step in icing each cupcake is using white icing to create a linear design on top. The manufacturer predicts that 1 out of every 50 cupcakes will have a flaw in the design. What do I have there?
Flaw.
1.
What?
Wait.
Not 1/5, but 1/50th. Good. They give me a ratio here. 1 out of every 50 will be flawed.
Marcus is setting again.
If Sasha's dad prepared 98 dozen cupcakes, what do I have there?
98 doesn't. So 98 times 12.
98 times 12 is my what? What is this?
Total?
A total. What's my total over here?
50.
Flawed out of total. And then 12 times 8, or sorry, 2 times 8.
16.
2 times 9 plus 1.
19.
And then 1 times 98.
8, 9,
Add.
You have a call.
Starling. Hey.
6, 17, 11, 1176. 1176.
You're welcome. Go to Miss Leon. Okay, 1176. What do I need? a proportion. Okay, I need y'all to get focused. What goes where?
50 goes to bottom. 50 is another total.
What goes with 50?
1,176.
Goes where?
Total. Bottom.
A total. It goes on the bottom. What goes on top of that 1176?
X.
It is a lot of cupcakes. What do I do? Oh, I want to know how many will be flawed. First of all, you read the question, Miss Starling. Second of all, now what? Cross multiply, then divide. 1176 times 1 divided by 50. 1176 divided by 50. How many times does 50 go into 117? 2. Do I need to divide all the way, or can I make a reasonable answer?
Make a reasonable answer.
So the reasonable answer is F, yes?
Yes.
Why not F?
24.
It's H because it's 23.
Okay, so you kept dividing, but if I don't want to divide anymore, because 1, I have a hard time with long division, or 2, I just don't want to do it, why would
Because
F be not the correct answer? Because it has a 2.
50 times 2 is 100, but then there's still left over, so then you have to have another digit.
Okay, so 50 times 2 is 100. I have 1,000 here. What were you going to say? I still have to finish dividing. So I need a whole nother place. What place is this 2 in?
No, 10.
Tens. What place is this 2 in?
Oh, once.
The ones. It's already wrong.
Yes.
Okay, this is why place value is also important.
And then G.
I need another question.
2 on the same page.
136 on
Number 5, 136, and then 2 with Javi. I'll go back. 136, number 5. Okay, Donovan flips a coin a total of 96 times. What did they give me? They even wrote the word. They wrote the word.
Oh, I can flip a total of 96 times.
Okay, hold on. We're not ready. Still not ready. We're getting ready right now because Miss Starling refuses to talk over children. Okay, what have they given me in that first sentence?
96 times.
96 times.
The whole, which is also called the what? They use the word in the statement, the total. How many times should he expect? That means theoretical, the coin to land on heads. Where'd you get that from? How? Flipping a coin is 50-50. And what fraction do we use to represent that?
96.
1/2. Half the time, I am going to get a head. Half the time, I'm going to get a tail. So, what do I put here? Where?
At the bottom.
And then half of 96 is what?
48.
48. So, 48 heads. Now, he does the next 50 flips. What does he get? Right here. What does he get on the next 50 flips? So what do I need to write here? Oh, based on Donovan's results, if he flips the coin an additional 75 times, about how many times should he expect to land on tails? So this is based off of what happened. What should I expect? Or what do I have first? What about 18? Okay, so what do I do with it? Okay, what goes in my proportion? Tell me about the things first. I need the words, not the numbers. Word. What word were you going to say? Total. And what is it asking for? What word, though? I need a word. What is it asking for? It's not asking for times. Tails. Thank you. Okay, what's the first tails amount that they give me? 18. What do I put underneath the 18? Can I simplify this?
Yes.
To what?
9/25.
Thank you. Now what goes in my proportion?
9 20.
And what? Where?
Bottom.
75 on the bottom. X on top. How do I get from 25 to 75? And whatever I do to the bottom,
So that's 28.
write your answers. Don't say them out loud, please, and thank you. Okay, do I need to go back to Javi? Let's look at number 6. I haven't done that one today yet. Lee's history teacher states in the beginning of the year that he randomly gives pop quizzes one day each week. To test his statement, Lee records which day of the week a pop quiz is given for 9 weeks. What is given to me right now?
The 9 weeks. The total amount of weeks.
Total amount of weeks.
Total number of weeks. I sure hope you're writing in pencil.
I'm sure. Somebody.
They know who they are. Based on the results, how many times can Lee expect to have a pop quiz in history on a Friday for the remaining 27 weeks of school? Okay, how many times does he have a quiz on a Friday out of the 9 weeks?
4 times.
4. So what do I write? Probability of a Friday quiz is what? 4. 4 what? 4 out of 9. Now, what? 27, 4 ninths. How do I get from 9 to 27?
Times 3.
So whatever I do to the bottom, I do to the top. Again, write your answer down. Do not say it out loud. Okay, let's look at number 7. Marcelo spins the spinner shown 48 times. What have they given me?
The spinner.
No, guys, whenever I finish a statement and they give me a number, more than likely that's going to be my what?
Total.
Total. I've written it 3 times here. 1, 2, 3, 4 times, 5 times. I've written it. Okay, 48 is my total. Circle the statements below that accurately compare the theoretical probability to the experimental data recorded from this spinner. If a statement is incorrect, rewrite it to be correct. So, theoretical is what?
Your theory?
Okay, it's a guess. So if I were to guess how many times I would spin red, what would I get? 4 out of 8, which is what? Half the time I should get red. If I were to be a theory, or if I were to make a theory about white, how many times would I get white? 1/8. How many times would I get green?
1/8.
And how many times would I get blue?
2/8.
Which is what?
1/4.
A 4. Okay? So, did I cover all my colors? Red, white, green, blue. Okay, did they all get broken up evenly?
No.
No, they did not. So let's figure out what's going on. The theoretical probability of spinning a red is greater than the experimental data. So now I need to go to the experiment. What happened in the experiment? 20 out of what? 20 out of 48. What would that reduce to? No.
10 out of 22.
No, it's not 10 out of 22. 5/12 is correct. 5 out of what? For the white.
Oh, 5 out of
48.
48. 6 out of what?
6 out of 24.
What?
I mean 3 out of 24.
It can be simplified more.
3 out of 24.
No.
Oh, 2
Say
out
it
of
again.
12.
1/8. And 17 out of 48. Okay, so here's my red is 5/12. White is 5/48. 4. Learn how to write a 4, Miss Starling. Green is 1/8. and blue.